Hey, it's Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. This is going to be a full moon message for fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this message is for you. We have the full moon in Scorpio coming up on April 23rd. I have 3 cards out here for you. So first card we have fire signs is the 4 of Pentacles. So this is kind of an interesting card for me. It can talk to hoarding wealth. It can talk to having fears about losing what it is you have. It can talk about control issues. So what I would say is that you may have some fears about your stability in life, financial or otherwise. Totally understandable, right? The world around us, the economy, it's pretty crazy and volatile. And I think, the positive side of this is if you understand the blessings that you have, the stability that you have, there's nothing wrong with appreciating it and wanting to maintain it. But be honest with yourself, fire signs, if you have fears that are driving your choices and your decisions and the way that you are showing up in the world. We are in the middle of Mercury retrograde until the 25th. So, maybe there has just been a lot of chaos and confusion and you've been reluctant to make decisions in faith, because you are afraid of the unknown and the unknown outcome of what that might entail. So this is just for me, and ask from the universe to keep it real with yourself, fire signs. Are you operating from a place of fear of losing what you have? Are you holding on with everything you have? Are you trying to control the outcome? And if so, why? What's driving this? What are you really afraid of? Are your fears real or are they just perceptions? Are they just fears, figments of your imagination, your ego driving sort of the narrative in your mind that like, oh, well, if you do this, what if, you don't get paid right away? Or if you take this job that's less money, but it's your dream job, like, how are you going to pay your bill? Like, you see what I'm saying? That fear is going to keep you stuck where you are, holding on to what you have for fear of the unknown, but then it limits your potential, fire signs. However, we have 9 of Pentacles here. So like this is telling me again that this 4 of Pentacles energy, fire signs, might just be a fear really deep down because you have 9 of Pentacles here. So this is telling me that you've been working hard for a very, very long time. And the Pentacle energy can take the longest time to manifest in the 3D reality. But this is telling me that the vines are going to bear fruit. That all of the work that you've been doing, all of the investments you've been making in yourself, at work, in your creative projects, in your business, all of those things are actually going to start to blossom for you as we are moving through Taurus season. It's just a matter of you holding on and continuing to keep the faith. Again, right, we're in Mercury retrograde, things have slowed down, and we will be in the post-shadow phase 2 weeks after the 25th of April. So what I would say is don't let your fears make you believe that you're not going to get your due, because I see this as you've been working really hard and your efforts are going to be rewarded by the universe. Just understand that just because they haven't shown up yet doesn't mean that they're not coming, fire signs. Now then we have the Magician in reverse. So I feel like, again, this is a test of your faith, fire signs, that I feel like you've been investing in a lot of things, working on a lot of projects. You are fire signs. So, you're very passionate, you're very creative, and you've likely been investing in multiple projects, multiple endeavors. You could have been, investing in your 9-to-5 job, but also working on a side hustle or a creative project or networking because you are interested in, breaking out of the norm and starting something new. So I feel like you've been questioning yourself, the Magician in reverse, and asking and really sort of maybe your insecurities have been triggered as of late that like, am I actually going to be able to pull this off? Am I actually as magic as I've always believed that I am? Because of the perceived slowdown, because of the triggered fear of not getting a return on your investment, fire signs. But again, right? Don't allow fear of losing what you already have stop you from holding on to the faith that actually everything you've been investing in is going to give you a return on your investment. I think that this is a test of your faith. Are you still going to believe that you are magic, fire signs, even when your investments and your manifestations are taking longer than you want them to, right? Faith is not really worth anything when things are easy and happening for you left, right, and center. Your faith is being tested, faith in the universe and faith in yourself. So what I would say with this full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd, fire signs, is if you have fears, right, and insecurities that have been triggered during the eclipse portal, during Mercury retrograde, leading up to this full moon in Scorpio, write those down, right? Your fears, your insecurities, any sort of lack of faith, write that down and tell the universe, like, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to trust the timing of my life. I'm going to continue to believe that, you know, I do not need to be so fearful of losing what I have, that in due time, in divine timing, my investments are going to bear fruit. And during this time, I'm going to work to restore my faith in my own magic, even when I'm having to wait longer than I want to for my manifestations to come to fruition. So sending you lots of love. I hope the messages resonated for you, fire signs. Don't forget to click the link in my bio to check out my April energy readings on YouTube or to book a one-on-one reading with me. Happy full moon.